welcome back to another Magnify Him Together food craft. Today we're going to be looking at the parable of the talents. Now, this parable is about 3 servants and their master. One servant believed that his master was a hard man, a difficult man that expected to reap where he had not sown. Now, in the parable, the master is like God, where if we believe God is a hard man, then we might find ourselves acting a little bit like this servant. And what the servant did was he took what his master gave him and buried it in the ground. The other 2 servants took what their master gave them and they invested it. They went out and they made a lot more out of what their master had given them. And when the master returned from his trip, he said to them, "You have been good and faithful, and come and inherit many cities." But the foolish servant, he was not pleased with. Now in this craft, we're going to remember that we are not to hide away what God has given us, but rather we should be using it for the master's glory so that he is pleased with us when he returns. So I'm going to get a nice big knife out. And then I'm going to cut this cupcake in half, and you will see something that is hidden inside this cupcake. So let's see what's hidden inside the cupcake. Ready? You see that? So in this craft, we're going to be remembering that we don't want to leave these beautiful sprinkles hidden inside the cupcake. No, we want to open up that cupcake and we want to eat it, right?
Eat it.
So that's what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be making hidden treasure cupcakes, treasure that's hidden inside. Now, we want to remember that we don't just want to leave the cupcake with the treasure hidden inside sitting somewhere on a shelf where no one gets to eat it and no one gets to enjoy it. No, we want to remember that we want to open up that cupcake. We want to eat that cupcake and let those beautiful, beautiful sprinkles come out into our mouths. So what you're going to need today, thank you John, is you're going to need an apple corer. So this one has something that I can make a hole with. And you're going to need sprinkles. I have many different kinds of sprinkles in this jar. You're going to need some frosting. And you're going to need a funnel of some kind. So my steps go like this. I go find the center of my cupcake and I punch a hole in it with the apple corer all the way down to the bottom of the cupcake. And then I pull my corer out and I see some cupcake in the corer. Use my finger to push out that bit of cupcake. The second step, I take my funnel and I take my sprinkles and I pour some sprinkles into my cupcake.
Whatever you take one.
Okay. Then I take my bit of cupcake that I pulled out and I press it into the hole. Oh, you're right, I did it the wrong way. Huh? doesn't have to be. Okay, mine's sticking out, and that's okay because I'm gonna just cover it in frosting.
You can also take a dollop.
And I guess I could. Then I'm gonna take my dollop of frosting, and I like to take a nice big dollop like this, and I'm gonna use your spoon, Judah.
That's okay.
And I'm gonna place it on top of my frosting.
Don't put
No,
it
I'm
down.
pressing my cupcake, not my pressing my frosting. Put the frosting down in there.
Don't put your frosting.
Okay.
Frosting.
You can have that back. Yeah. So you can use your spoon to make a nice swirly shape. And the way you do it is you take the bottom part of your spoon and swirl on top of the icing. And then lift the spoon up to get that pretty little curl on the top of your frosting.
Tiny curl. You can
Tiny
hardly
curl.
see it.
And that is the finished thing. And of course, we're not gonna keep the sprinkles hidden in there forever. No, we're gonna actually take them out. Okay, guys, you can go ahead and punch a hole in your cupcake. Like this to the camera.
I can't do this. To a big heaping. This is too big.
Okay, there we go.